Today we are diving into one of the most shocking and unbelievable coin stories in American history, the 1958 no-mint mark wheat penny that collectors claim could be worth up to $400,000 and possibly even more in rare conditions. Before we begin, imagine holding a simple-looking penny in your hand, something you might ignore or drop on the ground without a second thought. But what if that small copper coin turned out to be a life-changing treasure that could pay off your house, your car, and completely transform your future? The year 1958 marked the final chapter of the wheat penny era in the United States mint history. This was the last year before the design changed to the modern Lincoln Memorial reverse design, making 1958 wheat pennies already historically significant and highly desired by collectors around the world. Most people believe pennies are worthless, but coin experts know that certain rare errors and missing mint marks can turn ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures, and that is exactly where the mystery of the 1958 no-mint mark penny begins. A no-mint mark penny means that the coin does not show the letter that indicates where it was produced. Normally, coins from Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark during that era, while Denver coins show a D and San Francisco coins show an S. But when collectors hear about a rare no-mint mark variation in unexpected conditions, excitement spreads quickly across the coin community. The 1958 wheat penny is already rare in high grades, but when it comes to perfect condition coins known as mint state examples, the value can rise dramatically, especially if the coin has unique minting characteristics, errors, or unusual production features that make it stand out from millions of others. Collectors often search through old jars, piggy banks, inherited collections, and even estate sales, hoping to find one of these hidden treasures, because the truth is most people never realize the value of what they already own. The excitement around the 1958 wheat penny is not just about age, it is about rarity, condition, and demand among collectors who are willing to pay huge amounts of money for coins that are nearly impossible to find in perfect shape. Imagine a coin that survived over 6 decades, passing through countless hands, surviving inflation, economic changes, and still remaining in pristine condition. This is what makes rare wheat pennies so powerful in the collector market. Now let us talk about why some versions of the 1958 wheat penny are said to reach values as high as $400,000. In extreme cases, this usually happens when a coin is in near-perfect mint state condition combined with rare errors such as double die features, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet variations. Error coins are some of the most valuable items in numismatics because they were never supposed to exist in that form. Each error represents a mistake in the minting process, making the coin unique and one of a kind. Collectors love uniqueness, and that is why error pennies often sell for far more than standard versions, even if they are from the same year and same mint. The 1958 wheat penny is also historically important because it represents the end of an era. After this year, the wheat design was replaced and millions of collectors began to focus on completing full wheat penny collections, making the final year even more desirable. Over time, coin collecting has become a global hobby, with millions of enthusiasts searching for rare Lincoln pennies and wheat cents, hoping to discover hidden value in their everyday pocket change. Many viral stories online show people finding rare pennies in old boxes or inherited collections and suddenly discovering they own coins worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why the 1958 no-mint mark wheat penny continues to trend in the coin collecting world, because it represents hope, possibility, and hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you ever find a 1958 wheat penny, the first thing you should do is examine its condition closely. Check for sharp details, original shine, and any unusual markings that could indicate an error or rare variety. Never clean your coin, because cleaning can destroy its natural surface and drastically reduce its value. Collectors prefer original, untouched surfaces, even if they look dull or aged. Another important factor is grading. Professional coin grading services evaluate coins and assign them a grade based on condition and rarity, and a high grade can turn a common-looking penny into a high-value collectible. The difference between a worn penny and a mint-state penny can be thousands of dollars, and sometimes even more depending on demand and rarity. The idea of a $400,000 penny may sound unbelievable, but in the world of rare coins, surprising values are not uncommon, especially when collectors compete in auctions and private sales for unique pieces. Auction houses have recorded wheat pennies selling for astonishing prices when multiple collectors fight over the same rare specimen, driving the price far beyond expectations. This is the power of rarity combined with history and collector demand. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series is one of the most collected coin series in the world, and the 1958 issue sits at the very end, making it a symbolic closing chapter of a legendary coin series that started in 1909. For many collectors, owning a complete wheat penny set is a dream, and missing the final year makes that dream incomplete, which increases demand. For high-quality 1958 examples, some coin experts believe that if a perfectly preserved error version of the 1958 wheat penny ever appears at a major auction, it could break records and possibly reach extreme valuations. Depending on competition, stories like these fuel excitement and keep collectors searching every day, hoping they might be the next lucky finder. Even if you are not a collector, it is still fascinating to think that something so small and common could carry such massive hidden value. It teaches an important lesson that history and value are not always visible at first glance. Sometimes treasures are hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right person to discover them. So next time you receive change, take a moment to look closely at your pennies, because you never know what might be hiding in your pocket. A simple 1958 wheat penny could be just one coin away from changing everything you believe about money, history, and hidden wealth. And that is why the story of the 1958 no mint mark wheat penny continues to go viral across the world, inspiring millions of people to start checking their coins more carefully than ever before. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins and hidden treasures, stay tuned, because there are many more unbelievable coin stories waiting to be uncovered, and each one could be even more valuable than the last.